In 2014, the SABC visited Ebenhaeser to meet Peter Love. At 68, he was one of the hundreds of people preparing to take ownership of the land where his forefathers once tilled the soil. He spoke of how the elders started the long, difficult process in 1996 to regain what was lost.
En hulle is seer stories.
I have walked a long road with the elders and their hurtful stories, their hurtful experiences when their land was taken and they had to move to this piece of land where there isn't much to work with. That hurt me too, and I wanted to make sure that their land is returned. We never veered from that goal.
En dit was hulle wense gewees en ons het nooit afgewyk om hulle historiese regte te herstel te kry.
But all land claims are complex. Recognized in 1998 as a community claim, 44 farms formed part of the application. By 2015, a first settlement was reached for half of the farms when willing sellers participated in the process. After further negotiations, the land claim is now complete, as the rest of the farmers signed a lease agreement for 8 years. Peter Love is now advanced in age, and the younger generation has taken up the challenge.
We were actually down last year because the trust established the company, and we have to run around to see the thing that collapsed, because there's some people outside that want to see that our disadvantaged communities doesn't succeed in these projects. But we have keep our cool, and we can say we are now back on our feet and we make this project a success.
Ebenhaeser is rural, with poverty and unemployment still a major issue. Around 650 families are part of the land restitution project. Since taking ownership, the CPA has paid cash to members, provided food vouchers and parcels, assisted young people with some financial support to study, and have bought a vehicle for the local school. The Ebenhaeser Trust says the community has become impatient as they've seen little benefit after the restitution process.
I think our people need some education, Mariska, a true education. The department is putting so money by many workshops on different fields, especially agriculture. Then 2 people turn up, 3 for youngsters. Who do you blame now? The CPA, the trust of the company. Your future is in your own hands. We can help where we can, but you can't have every day money in your hand from Allah.
Leaders say it's vital that community members understand Ebenhaeser is farmland. After taking ownership, there was a very steep learning curve. The majority of land is under wine vineyards, and while harvests are brought in, there's still no profit. Old vines had to be pulled up, and crops such as tomatoes and lucerne suffered great damages during recent floods. But there is also hope. Training, in partnership with Elsenburg Agriculture College, has delivered young people who now hold important positions on the farms. And slowly, there's a shift taking place.
Guys are positive. You can see people are proud to work here. We within the Basic Condition of Employment Act, we treat people like human beings. They fitted with contracts. They've got unemployment. They get paid unemployment. They've got all those. And we just now in a discussion where we're looking at the pension fund, how we're going to accommodate these workers into a pension fund with contributions from both management and from the workers. There's some warm working relationship in this place, which other than the other farms that you guys read and about. It's a thing where I, as a manager, go into the houses of farm workers. I come to visit them over weekend. That's it. It just makes people so positive, and it makes your operations streamlined very well.
Manal says there are many opportunities that lie ahead too. Talks are underway with major global players in the wine industry, while the partnership with Vinpro, the wine industry leader in South Africa, remains well in place. Neighbouring farmers are giving a helping hand to learn the ropes. Government bodies provide various forms of funding. Manal says in a decade, Ebenhaeser will see great prosperity. But it requires everyone to get on board with a long-term vision, a plan, a hope that one day Ebenhaeser will flourish. Mariska Botha, SABC News, Ebenhaeser in the Olifants River Valley.